This is another Big Brother 27 live feed update. Remember, comment, like, and subscribe. Get me to 1,000 so I can be monetized again because YouTube decided to delete my previous channel, What About? But anyway, so far on the feeds, what I can clearly see is it's Jimmy versus KEANU. And they're both trying to get the other to be the replacement nom, even though as it stands now, Vince is set to put his final two on the clock, put her in danger. And it's apparently because Kelly just had some, I guess, bad social gaming. And that's why he's apparently abandoned ship, even though that's a better reason for him to keep her because he knows that she is his number one and she's a target in front of him. But, that's in a world where this game was actually about strategy. Now, as far as the Jimmy and KEANU battle lines, it's happened because someone informed KEANU, I think it was Kelly, that Jimmy was trying to get him on the block. And so as a result, of course, naturally, KEANU wants Jimmy out. And the reality is all of the heterosexual men in that house should want Jimmy out. Like next to Rachel, they should want Jimmy out because he wants all of the big guys out. And even if someone like a Vince and Adrian aren't categorized as big guys, they're still heterosexual men. And once the big guys are out, then they would be the next guys in line, more than likely. And so there's that. And then, you have the hierarchy amongst the females. And as we know, Jimmy is, very aware socially. I mean, he's in Washington, D.C., he's playing politics, and the females that he's closely tied to are the colored women, or the POCs, as they like to say, which, again, incentivizes people like Lauren and Catherine to maybe not want to work with him. Because, and the reason why I said the sides are forming in the title is because KEANU is kind of aware of the 7-person alliance. Now, I don't know if all of those people that he has listed is specifically in that officially. I heard the name heavy hitters being mentioned, which that's the named alliance that Vince mentioned, which I assume Jimmy is a part of. And I know it has 7 people. Which 7? I mean, it really is fluid because, as I've stated before, there's no solid group alliances. Most of the time, the solid group alliances only start after the first 3 or 4 evictions. Because you need new HOHs and eviction votes to kind of truly solidify whether or not these people are really going to be working together. But as it stands now, if ZAE or Kelly is on the block against Amy, they could be the targets to go. Even though, surprisingly enough, ZAE has a lot of advocates. But part of what keeps Amy protected is because she's buddies with Rachel, which, naturally you would think, well, that's a main reason to get rid of her. But no. And people aren't necessarily keeping her because she's friends with Rachel. The angle is, oh, well, you can put her up at any time. Which, I wouldn't be surprised if that's production egging that on. She's easy. She, clearly isn't someone that could probably win anything. You can put her up whenever you want. Because obviously they want Rachel guaranteed allies in the house. But yeah, outside of that, that's pretty much what I see. I would say, Zach is a bro, but he's also kind of cozied himself up to like Jimmy and Morgan, and that's also making him though seem untrustworthy to people like Catherine and Lauren. But obviously, he's trying to cover his butt because next week anybody could win HOH, and yeah. And I have to say again, I talked about it yesterday. I really do find it funny that Riley is a bit of the ladies' man in the house currently. Oh man, I wonder if that's going to be highlighted at all. Probably not, but yeah, it is funny.